these week 16 NBA power rankings. I started last week. Charles, you could go this week.
At 10, for the first time ever, I got the Brooklyn Nets. At 9, I got the Sacramento Kings. At 8, I got the Detroit Pistons. At 7, I got the Houston Rockets. At 6, I got the Knicks. At 5, I got the Lakers. 4, the Celtics. 3, the Nuggets. 2, the Cavs, and 1, OKC.
Wait, where did you have the Celtics? Real quick.
4.
Celtics 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So at number 10, I got the Los Angeles Clippers. At number 9, I got the Detroit Pistons. At number 8, I got the Houston Rockets. At number 7, I got the New York Knicks. At number 6, I got the Los Angeles Lakers. At number 5, I got the Memphis Grizzlies. At number 4, I got the Denver Nuggets. At number 3, I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. At number 2, I got the Boston Celtics. And at number 1, I got the OKC Thunder. Explain to me why the Brooklyn Nets making their power rankings
Hey
debut.
man, the Brooklyn Nets, bro. The Brooklyn Nets, they 3-0 this week, man. They beat them. I think they're like on a 5-game win streak, ain't they?
I thought it was 3. I thought it was 3. I'll check real quick though.
But regardless, they 3-0 on the week. They 3-0 on the week, man.
The Brooklyn Nets. No, they're on
They play really good.
3-game win
They
streak.
play really good this week. Show them boys some love.
I'm not gonna lie though. Well, it depends on how you consider the competition they face. The Sixers, even though I think we probably thought the Sixers should have beaten them, but
They should have.
I didn't know. Well, honestly, Joel wasn't there because of back-to-back. I didn't know Tyrese Maxey wasn't going to play. And Paul George had a stinker. And they did beat the 76ers. You beat the Hornets, it's like, it's the Hornets. Like,
they beat the Heat. They blocked the Heat.
The Heat are mid. Like, I don't know, like, what are the Heat? They're mid.
I mean, they still in playoff.
Like, if you want to say that's a good game, that's a good win, I guess, but it's the Heat. Like, they're mid. I mean, I get it. I understand. But the thing is, the Nets should not be on the 3-game winning streak. They shouldn't be because we need to lose.
You ain't got the Kings in your power rankings?
Honestly, it was really between the Kings or the Clippers. I feel like you can pick your poison really between the Kings have been playing really decent lately. I think DeMar has played better with the apps with De'Aaron Fox hasn't been there. Zach LaVine, he's only how many games he's played now? What, probably like 3, I think. So
he's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, he's only played 3 or 4 games, so he's just getting there. So we got to see how he can mesh with, say, Malik Monk and Sabonis. He's already played with the Rosen, so we move on with that. But the Kings have been playing good, and the Clippers, I think they've been playing, some good ball too. So honestly, I feel like pick your poison. I really wouldn't have a problem for the Kings to be there. You could have made an argument. Well, really,
and
before
with
last night.
Since Ben Simmons signed that, what you think Ben Simmons gonna do? I wonder how they're gonna make it work because I know they're gonna use him in a small ball lineup for sure.
I think for Ben Simmons, honestly, use him as a defender. I agree with you. Use him as a small ball, and honestly, they could. It would depending on how they do it. He could potentially play some center minutes because I don't really think they have a legit backup big man. And Ben Simmons is 6'10", so you could honestly put Ben Simmons at center in moments, but honestly, and also be maybe a backup point guard because they really don't have another point guard, honestly, outside of James Harden. Chris Dunn, he's not really a point guard, so I really don't count him. But handling the ball, playing defense, I think that's what they're asking him to do, honestly. So
I wonder how him and James go on pair because if they put him in that small ball 5, that James loves pick and roll, and Ben Simmons is a perfect pick and roll guy. The only thing is he gonna score when he's rolling to the basket? That's the only thing. But I'm intrigued though. I'm intrigued because defensively they can be really good with him at the 5. And then they can be really good offensively if he just decides to shoot.
Because I
Hopefully,
mean, yeah.
Ty Lue can
Oh, my
unlock
bad.
cold Ben Simmons.
My bad. Because like I'm looking at the bench. Obviously, you got they started Chris Dunn. They started Chris Dunn today. Yesterday. My bad. Yesterday. So Nicholas Batum, Derrick Jones Jr., Bogdanovich, Amir Coffey. They really don't have like another big guy, and honestly, he's probably the biggest guy on the team outside of Zubats. So they really kind of not really lack size, I guess, but just another. Well, yeah, I can't say that they kind of do lack size. I mean, everybody else is kind of like 6'5", 6'4", 6'5". Kawhi's probably what 6'7", 6'7", probably. So they really kind of lack size in that department. So I thought it was a good move. What would you would have
Yeah,
thought if he would have went to Cleveland though? Because
I
that was his
don't
other
see how
team he
that
was
would have.
looking at.
Only way I see that working in Cleveland is if he playing with the bench mob. I don't see
Mm-hmm.
him getting no tick with the starters at all. He would have been He would have been great for that bench. I think he would have ran that bench very well. But I like the fit better with the Clippers. I definitely like the fit better with the Clippers.
Yeah, man. The Rockets, the Rockets, the Rockets, the Rockets, the Rockets, man. You know what? I went back and looked at. I think it was probably when last week, maybe like Saturday or Sunday. I went back because I always go back and look at that short I made of the Rockets, being the fourth seed, and you was laughing hysterically. It wasn't no fake laugh. Like it was. I'm like, this man really laughed at me when I saying that, and now they not four no more. Like, what are we doing? They not four. And honestly, is there a chance the Rockets could move to the play?
Nah,
Is there a chance?
nah. I don't think they're gonna drop that player. I don't think they're gonna drop that low. Um, I'm surprised that they that they lost to the Mavericks though. That's
Hey,
what surprised me.
I mean, AD not homecoming, but AD debut game, come out with energy.
Yeah, he went crazy.
And we'll get more into that, but I'm not shocked because they was kind of blowing them out, and I think the Rockets came back, but then the Mavericks pulled away and got the W. But I mean, they've been losing to a lot of teams they haven't supposed to lose to, man. They're 4-6 in their last 10. Like, you beat the Suns. The Suns are like, well, whatever. The Raptors,
Man,
the
the
Raptors,
Suns
you
they need
supposed to
help.
be the Suns are bad, bro. You lose to the Mavericks, you lose to the Timberwolves, then you lose to the Nets twice. Those are bad losses. Like lose to the Nets twice is bad. The Knicks, that's a good game, so it is what it is. But lose to the Nets twice is just that's a heartbreaker, and
It's crazy. I
especially
don't even have the Grizzlies. I'm off going here.
no, I was just gonna say, and especially with the Lakers basically right on your tail to potentially get fourth seed, then they could potentially face in the playoffs in the first round.
Hmm.
That's home court advantage right there.
No, I was just gonna say I don't even have. Even though the Grizzlies are number 2 in the West, I don't even have them in my power rankings.
Wow. Okay. That was
I mean,
a team I was thinking of. I was like, he's missing a team. He's missing a
yeah,
team.
I mean they won in. I mean they won in 2 on a week. They lost to the Clippers and the Thunder, and they beat the Suns. I just went with teams that I mean I could have put them in probably what Rockets were, but I went with teams that had winning records this week. Teams that actually played some good basketball this week. That's why the Nets in there. Because I could have put the Clippers there too, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna show love to the Nets.
Um, I did have the Grizzlies. I had them at 4, but I switched them with the Nuggets. Nuggets on the 8-game winning streak.
Yeah,
Look at them
that
now,
boy
man.
Jamal Murray,
No, he went crazy yesterday. He
he
had
stepped it up.
55 points against Blazers. Had a hospital yesterday, but it's 55. It's 55. Like, so I'm not gonna take away from the 55. But the Nuggets, man, they on the 8-game win. I think, yeah, they on the 8-game winning streak. They third in the West. I'm telling you now. I still think Jokic is gonna win, but if he don't win, it is what it is. But I'm telling you, If Jokic averages like a 30-point triple-double and they third in the West, them voters gonna be looking like, But OKC is still number one, honestly, because they're 44-9. Like, bro, they're gonna probably win almost 60 games.
No, I think that y'all gonna hit that 60 mark. My Pistons 4-0 in a week, and they won game. I think they like 1 or 2 games out of 4th place.
I'm looking at it right now. They're the 6th seed. They are 2.5. No, 2 games. 2 games out of 4. 2 games out of 4. And a game of 5th. If I'm the Pistons, because honestly, unless the Magic get it together, like I have their stuff down. It's nasty, but unless the Magic like get it together, the Pistons honestly might stay at number 6. And if I'm the Pistons, obviously you don't care who you play against, but I'm trying to get that 5th seed so I can face potentially Indiana in the first round.
Yeah, they could beat Indiana.
I'm trying to avoid New York.
And it's crazy because they don't have Ivy. Ivy should be coming back soon, at sometime at the All-Star break. And then just imagine if they would have won. In the beginning of the season, they had a lot of close games that they lost. Just imagine if they would have won some of them games. They would easily be 4th right now, or maybe even 3rd, because they lost a lot of close games to start the season.
No, for real, though. For real. Well, yeah, give the Pistons. They're on a 4-game winning streak, even though, bro, smacking the Bulls twice, man. Smacking the Bulls twice. That's free W coupons, bro.
Yeah, them and the Nets. Well, the Nets should be a free W coupon.
Bro, they beat they was about 40 at halftime on the Bulls. They only scored like 30-some points, bro. That's bad. That's terrible.
Yeah.
So
Cooper Flag is not gonna save the Bulls. It'll be the same thing with him.
Hey, he might though. Cooper Flag might save the Bulls, low key. But my Lakers, man. I feel like yesterday was a letdown game, man. They just didn't care. They smacked the Jazz at home, and then they got smacked by the Jazz on the road.
Luka was in foul trouble.
Who?
Luka. He was in foul trouble. He had 5 fouls.
I mean, Luka is literally just coming back off a calf injury. He's been out for a month and a half. I'm not expecting him to drop 25 and 8-8. I'm not expecting that, especially he's on a minutes restriction. I'm not expecting that. So he's not going to play up to his standards, but they need a big, bro. It's bad. They need a big. Yeah. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Alex Len sucks, bro.
Jackson Hayes only played like 7 minutes. He got hurt.
He got hurt, bro.
What he hurt?
I think he got smacked in the face. We need a tall guy. We just need somebody tall. Like I said, you've always said this, and I really don't care, but I just feel like it just won't happen for some apparent reason. They do need to go get the White, bro. They do, but for some reason they ain't gonna go get him. They not gonna do it. It's not like the White out of shape or nothing, but
he's not. He's still in shape.
They just won't go get him. Bro, all the White need to do is block shots and rebound. That's all he got to do.
I mean, they did, the NBA. Well, I think the Hornets put in a dispute for that trade. I don't think it's gonna get reversed, to be honest with you.
We'll get more. We gonna get more into that later. But unless you don't got anything else for these power rankings, man.
No.
Let's move on to. That's it for our Week 16 NBA power rankings.